Hello and welcome to the GDS Lab version 2024 tutorial 5.2, setting up a standard triaxial test. In this video we will go over how to add saturation, B-check, consolidation and consolidated drain tests to a standard triaxial. Assuming you have your station configuration already set up, make sure to add the test file in the Data Store tab. Then in the specimen details, please make sure you set the correct setting for the test you're doing in regards to whether the sample is docked or not. In my case, I'm going to leave it undocked. Moving on to the test list, we want to add our first step, which is saturation, by going to the test module and selecting saturation. Now I've already set my current cell pressure to 20 and my back pressure to 0, which leaves a 20 kPa gap that I want to maintain throughout the entirety of the test. This is where I will now put the targets. For example, I will put cell pressure to 300 and back pressure to 280, again maintaining that 20 kPa gap. Then the time to reach the target, I will put it at 60 minutes. Depending if the sample is docked or not will depend if we use actual control. If it's undocked, we do not use actual control, and if it is docked, you can set it and select a deviator stress target. You can have termination conditions on the right if you want to, but in my case I won't be adding any. So next I'm going to click apply, which then adds it to the test list, and then move on to the next stage, which is a B-check. I select it from the test module again, and here we can see the cell pressure target. I'm going to set it at 320 kPa as our last test was at 300. Again, you can have actual control regarding if you have it docked or undocked, and also the termination conditions again that we use if we want to. Now that's the B-check setup complete, and I will add it to the test list again. Next we have the consolidation phase, again adding in from the test module. I'm going to select back pressure to 300, and now I want a 80 kPa difference between the two, so my target is going to be set at 380. Again, you can set the actual control if you're docked or undocked. Also have terminal conditions like all the rest. You can leave it blank like I have if you don't need them. So that's the first three, and then the last stage is the shearing phase, which is monotonic loading. Then in the test type you can select the type of standard shearing. In my example I will use consolidated drain. I will leave the stresses the same as they were in the consolidation. You can tick to use the initial value button or type it in manually. Initial value is basically saying that it keeps it the same as whatever it starts off at. Then you can select the actual velocity, of which I will put it at 0.05. You can put an optional terminal conditions again if you want to. Then you can go and run the tests, and it will go through every single one of these tests. And yeah, that should be it. That's the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. This was setting up a standard triaxial test. Thank you.